Hey guys, today we are going to be making the Joker as you saw, but today I am going to be using a different method. This method I saw from a YouTuber named Ace of Clay, which I recommend you subscribing to him. But anyways, this method is just use one plain coat of color, and once it's done baking, we will be painting it. Anyways, right now we are going to be making the shoes, and how we're going to do that is make the shape of the shoes at first and then start adding the details. Right now I'm making the soles of the shoes. And once we're done with the shoes, we are going to be making the socks. And next is time to make the pants. Now I know that I haven't been posting much lately, but it's because I've been doing some other project. But anyways, I'll just try to do as much clay sculptures as I possibly can, or videos for this channel.
Everybody shake it, baby.
And as you see right here, we just made the base layer of the torso, and now we're making the arms.
Everybody shake it, baby.
And time to add detail to his vest. When I was making this clay sculpture, I didn't really notice the buttons in the images, but I was able to catch it on time and actually make them. Now this was another method that I used from Ace of Clay, but it didn't really work out for me because I double layered the foil, which made it just too thick and just made errors in the clay. So the second attempt was just me trying to make the vest out of just regular clay, which was my idea. And as I made the vest, as you see, I wanted to add a wind texture to it where it makes it look like it's blowing in one direction. And right now I'm making the color for his shirt. And right now I'm just making the hands. Now, I forgot to tell you, but the position that I wanted to put the Joker in was a position where he's looking up and holding two things on his hands, which the left hand would be holding the mask that I'm making right now, and the right hand holding a cigar, because I've seen a lot of images where he is holding the cigar. I also wanted to add that since I put a lot of detail into this clay sculpture, it took me many hours to do. And as you see right now, we are just making the face of Joker. And this is probably one of the hardest parts of the clay sculpture, because I am never accurate in making the faces of any clay sculpture, especially when it comes to human faces. Luckily, it's going to be covered in paint because of him wearing that clown mask. So, not literally the clown mask, but he's going to be painted into a clown mask kind of thing, like in the movie. So, yeah. Now, I tried different methods on the hair, which it literally took me 3 methods to actually find the perfect one, which it ended up really good because I just started adding as much hair as I could, and it ended up looking like Joaquin Phoenix, or the Joker. Once again, I said that I was going to add more hair, which here it is, and once this whole clay sculpture is ready to bake, we are going to bake it. Yes, it actually balanced. It was tilting over, and luckily it actually balanced. So that's a good side of it. Right here, I am making the shoes, or painting them, which I didn't really notice, but I wasn't really taking film. So anyways, I just rearranged the camera and finally showed it to point the shoes. Now we are making the socks, and honestly, this whole process of painting was really satisfying, and I am definitely thinking of doing this in the future. And now I am painting the pants. And since the color of the clay was very dark, the yellow didn't really stick out, so I had to do many coats of it, and at the end I figured out that that wasn't the right color of paint that I needed for the vest. But either way, I kept it. And now I am going to be painting the shirt. And I forgot to say this, but he has multiple shirts and they're all different colors. So this one is sort of like a turquoise one, and I think it's a plaid t-shirt. I'm not sure though. But anyways, yeah, I just painted it. And now it's time to make his skin color, which I had to do a couple of coats because of the same reason as the yellow. The clay was just too dark. And now time to paint his face. First, I'm going to use a skin color to paint over his whole face, and then I'm going to use white to cover the middle of the face. And now it's time to paint that mask. And I also have to paint the other side, which I almost forgot about that. And look at the fingers, they're beautiful. And now it's time to make his hair. For this, it looked a little bit off, but then I started adding different kinds of colors of the same kind of green, but a little bit different, and it turned out pretty good after that. Anyways, now we're gonna paint the face like I said before. And now we are going to be putting red paint over the nose as the red ball on the noses of the clown. And right after that, we are going to be making the lips. Also, one of the main things that I did not like about this clay sculpture is the eyes. I couldn't get them as real as possible, but it looked alright, I guess, I don't know, but I just left it like that. Anyways, now it's time to make the blue around the eyes, and I made it both on the bottom and the top, like seen on the images. And guys, we are done! Thank you guys for watching. Like if you subscribed, and go follow me on Facebook at Claycraft Nation. Anyways, guys, have a good weekend and bye.